name is Julia, and in this review we'll be talking about Sushi Go Party. So this is a deluxe pick and pass card game and really easy to get the gist of it. You basically collect points to win, so you're creating sets and cards in front of you. So each player is trying to come up with the best combination for sushi to collect their points. Playtime is about 30 minutes, so really great game for after dinner or after lunch. So very, very, very good in terms of playing time. And then players, a really great thing about this one is that you can play with 2 to 8 players. So playing with a game such as this is just 2 players, up to 8 is really great, really versatile, so you can just sit down with your friend or your partner and play, which is fantastic. And you can customize the menu to however you like, which is quite different to Sushi Go, the original game. And in terms of age range, the suggested age range is about 8+, but I've known families that have kids play it that are 6 years old. So really good in that respect, so easy to pick up the rules, which is a great thing too. So now let's look inside the box and check out the components. Here are all the components. We have 181 cards, which are all very beautifully illustrated as well, and the texture of the cards is quite nice to handle. There are 22 menu tiles which correspond with the cards. The great thing about the menu tiles and the cards is that they have the rules and calculation of the points associated with them written on the bottom, which is really helpful, helps guide the game, and also helps you figure out what you should collect. We also have 8 pawns. So these are lovely little soy sauce canisters, and they're made from wood as well, so they're not plastic or anything like that. And then we have the lovely board. So this is the game board. I did mention that you calculate the points as you go along the edge of the board, which is like a little sushi train, which I think is a really nice addition. And the menu tiles have on them what type of card they are and where they are placed on the menu board, so that's quite easy to follow. So you have 1 rolls, 2 specials and 3 appetizers and 1 dessert card. So there's lots to choose from, which creates a really dynamic game as well. And all those components are held very nicely in the box as well. So everything has its little space for the cards, the soy sauce containers as well, and everything fits in there really, really well. So very nicely designed box. So now that I've explained what you get in the box, we can move on to seeing how the game is set up and how to start playing. So this is how the game is set up. As you can see, we've placed a menu inside the game board, which is my first meal, which is one of the simplest menus to play with. Let's play with an open hand, and I'll show you what I have in mine. So in a 3-player game, everybody has 10 cards, and as the number of players increases, there's less cards per player. I have quite a selection to choose from. I'm gonna start with a larger pointed card, which hopefully will pay off in the long run, and I'll play a sashimi. And then I'll put these back in my hand, and then basically the other 2 players would do the same thing as me. They would look at their cards, they would play the best possible card in their opinion, they would play it upside down. Then, once we've revealed the cards, we would pass the cards along. So I'd pass it to the person to the left, and then that person would pass it to their left, and then this person would pass it to their left to me. So we'd get another turn at placing these cards. So you'd play 10 rounds because you have 10 cards in your hand, 10 turns. And then once you've run out of cards, that's the end of the round. And then you'd calculate your points and move along on the board to correspond with how many points you gained. Okay, so now that you know how the game is played, I'll give a little rating In my opinion, I would definitely give it an 8 out of 10 because it is my niche game. The illustrations are fantastic. They are a real draw to the game as well. Also the fact that not only the illustrations but the playability of the game is quite good and dynamic. Each of the games are quite different because you never know what kind of cards you're going to get in the mix. There's a bit of cheekiness that goes on in the game. You can try and manipulate it as well, so I think that's a really great aspect of it, and it's just really good setup, really great collector's box. So overall, an 8 out of 10. And the game also has some notable awards. It got the 2017 UK Games Expo Best Family Game Winner Award. So you can see that it's a great game for the family, and with 2 to 8 players, why wouldn't you have it? And that's me, so I hope you enjoyed the review. Thank you for watching. My name is Julia. See you next time.